Welcome back, and thanks for checking out my video. Today we're going to be looking at a model of the Star Wars featured Millennium Falcon. It's a spacecraft, obviously, and this one's made by a company, Lele, not sure the pronunciation, but we're going to look at it. I'll show you what you get here. You get this is about, if I got my tape measure out, it's about 11 inches long. Comes with some little things to hold it up. Lots of cool pieces. I bought this particular set not because I'm a Star Wars fan, but because it was a good deal. I couldn't pass it up. I got this one for $23 Canadian from AliExpress, and my boys just go through Lego like it's water. So hey, more pieces, the more the merrier. So it's got some cool pieces there. We'll take it apart, look at it later. They throw in a brick separator. I never need them. Teeth and fingernails work just fine. And we got two cool dudes here. Looks like we got a younger version of Harrison Ford with a blaster and some Jedi guy with a lightsaber. He may need that later on in his life. Okay, so let's just open it up. It's got some opening parts. So that, if you're a Star Wars fan, you may say, oh, that's not prototypically correct. Well, the ship doesn't even exist in real, so hey, have fun with what it is. So lots of unique pieces, lots of triangular sloped pieces, sloped plates, and yeah, lots of pieces. Rip it up, build fighter jets, build whatever it is that you like to build. So pieces, once again, I always like to pull a few pieces off and test the functionality, the clutch, with some genuine Lego bricks. We got an ancient old one and a new one here, and we're gonna find that they fit on pretty good. Yeah, the ancient one has an issue with clutch just because it's so old. A little bit on the stud side. New piece. Nice and stiff. So a lot of pieces are good that way. This particular set says it comes with 367 pieces. There were a few extra leftover pieces afterwards. No missing pieces whatsoever. I have not yet had any missing pieces yet, surprisingly, from the hundreds of clone sets that we've picked off of from China, and this was no exception. All the pieces were there. The instructions were very detailed. My son and I had this built in no time at all, and we had a good laugh at the instructions. When we saw it, we had a good laugh. It took my daughter a minute, and yeah. So anyway, I guess that's how they get around the licensing and cease and desist orders. And I could make some further jokes, but I shall refrain. So yeah, if we open this up, I did find this part here, this bottom turret. It does come off quite easy, but it sort of stays on there if you're yeah, it stays on, rotates, and you can see some of the innards if we pull some of these pieces off, and it's pretty good actually. I have to really refat it here to twist all these parts off, but lots of unique pieces, and maybe I can pull it apart. I don't know. I'll remove the satellite dish. There is no interior. Obviously, this isn't even minifig scale, so there is no interior. That's they didn't even try to model the interior at all. But, Yeah, you can see lots of pieces, pretty solid in there. There we go, now it comes apart. Apart in pieces, you can see lots of solid pieces inside there. Interesting. I do find each clone brand has a few pieces that are unique to it that I've never seen in any other brand or in Lego. I guess they try to have enough variety so that they can stand up to legal battles with other companies over licensing. Yeah, they've done some interesting things here. I'll pull this apart. You can see the inside. That is how they get the sloped piece. So I'll give this to my son. He'll put it together later. So anyway, any questions, ask in the comments, and if you know the correct pronunciation for any of the clone brick brands that I'm reviewing, let me know. I would like to pronounce them correctly. Anyway, happy building.